Now it's getting sharp. See that? See that angle on there? And it goes right up under there too. It gets the goal. This is a beautiful sight. You guys, I am so excited about this bench grinder here. This is an Oregon 410 120 bench grinder. I know that there's others on the market. There's the 620 and the 520. They cost about twice as much. I didn't see any need spending that extra money. This seems to be everything that I need. I've only used it once so far. I did give it a run through real quick just to make sure I knew what I was doing. And you guys, this has no learning curve to it, zero. If you've watched any videos on YouTube watching people use these things, you'll know what you're doing right when you jump into it. Only thing you got to do is make sure you're dialed in for your particular chain, your brand of course, and your size of chain. I couldn't find it in the manual here. I couldn't find mine in there. So I just looked on the internet real quick and I found somebody talking about it and the adjustments they use on here, the tilt and the angle and all that, the degrees. I fall so far behind hand filing because I just do it as I need to do it. So I'm always behind. With this, I'm gonna be able to stay ahead of the game. I never want to sharpen a chain in the woods or in the wood yard or outside of this garage again. I want to go out there with more than enough chains sharpened. I am so excited to have this, and I'll show you how it works. There's plenty of instructional videos on the internet to take you through every step of the process. I'm just gonna breeze over it and show you it working. All right guys, time to do the other side of this chain. I did the left side cutters last night, so let's do the right side cutters here. So I'm gonna loosen this on the bottom. Simple, right? And we're gonna go to the 30 degrees on this side. Make sure it's matched up. Perfect. Now, this seems tight already. Yep. Another reason I didn't see the need to go double the price, at least on the hydraulic one, well, more than double the price actually, was because the hydraulic one, you're gonna have that other component that you're gonna need to worry about and change out and repair and refill and all that stuff. Also, I've seen guys on YouTube who are faster than hydraulics. They get going on this thing and you know, they sharpen this one, and then with the, I mean, they're fast at whop up, flicking the wrist. Obviously, I'm not doing it any justice. I just started, so, but they just come in there, shoo, poof, poof. They're faster than a factory. So, yeah, there's that. So this was about 220 bucks. The other ones were about twice as much, maybe in the 400s and then 500s for the highest up model you could get. And look at that light coming down right there. Let's turn these lights off and see what happens. Now it's getting sharp. See that? See that angle on there? And it goes right up under there too. It gets the gullet. That was one of my main concerns with this. I was like, how does a grinder get into that round gullet there? Because you want it to have that nice shape to it. Shape matters. Unless you're just gonna do a square file. But you see that? Getting up under there. See that? Isn't that beautiful? Can feel that I'm hitting the bottom of the gullet there, so I'm done. Beautiful. Loosen it. Drag it forward. Do it again. Look at that. You guys, this is awesome. Learned watching YouTube. Guys say tap on it first so you don't destroy the temper. Alright, let's have a look at these witness marks, because that's going to tell you more than anything what your cutting experience is going to be like. You can have your chain super sharp, but if you don't have it the right shape, or that gullet is rounded, like the witness mark, your saw is not going to cut very happy. You're going to be frustrated. At least I am. I need that thing to be ripping through there like I'm used to, and when it doesn't, then you know something's wrong. I've done it plenty of times where I'm like, I did something wrong in the sharpening process. Either your depth gauges aren't low enough, or you're not getting the gullet right. So let's check these witness marks, because it matters a lot. Look at that. I say it's beautiful. Let's try a couple more here. Put it in reverse. What about that one? Looking good. Get it right under the light. There it is. Yep. Looking good. Let's go back. Get it right under the light. Looking good. Get those, see that witness mark in the back? And then look at the shape that matches it on the cutter. Boom. Look at that. Perfect. Yep, there's no need to belabor the point. I'll be finishing up these right side cutters here, and then I'll go through a few of these chains, get the left and right side cutters done, and then I'll change the grinding wheel on here to for the flat file, and go through the rakers, go through the depth gauges, and just switch out the chains and do it that way, so I don't have to be switching out the grinding wheel. I'll just be switching out the chains. I got you some good grinding footage on there, and that's enough to show you what this bad boy is capable of. This little fella here.